Hey guys, welcome back to The Witcher 3. I know it's been a while since I last filmed, but as you guys can see, I moved. So now that I'm a little bit more settled in, I should be back to a more regular filming schedule. Last time we left off with the game, we had just got done helping out Dandelion with his cabaret. And then poor Priscilla, I guess, walked out, ended up getting assaulted, which was crazy. It was just like such a crazy switch between like a fun, silly quest and to this like dark, super dark quest. But that's what we're going to do today. We're going to pick up where we left off. I moved over to Hierarch Square, so we're a lot closer to where we need to go. And yeah, I'm not sure. I did a little bit of stuff off camera, and honestly, I don't fully remember what I did on camera versus off camera. So I guess I can just quickly show you guys. I'm pretty sure I picked up one of these. I think it was this one. Obviously we can't do this yet because it's DLC and we have like a really, really long way to go. I did some more. I went back down to Velen and just did a bunch more undiscovered locations. Obviously, there's like 1,000 of them I still have yet to get to. So I just did a little bit of that. I may have picked up like random small side quests here and there, but you guys didn't really miss anything. And then finally, I may have done something here. Like I think I just organized this a little bit, but I really didn't do much. So you can kind of see like what we have here with my stats. I think I just upgraded like a bunch of this stuff. So yeah, so I think we're just gonna get right into the actual quest. I have to have my headphones plugged in here, so hopefully this is not getting in my way the entire time. So where do we need to go? We need to go and make sure I am in the right. Okay. So it's Carnal Sins. Guess I'll start by reading this. Telling this story, my dear reader, will tax me greatly. It is a dark and somber one, encompassing the greatest sorrow my heart has ever known. It all started the day of the grand opening of my cabaret. Everything has been spit polished to perfection. All that was left was to wait for Priscilla, whose performance was to be the crowning moment of this glorious evening. Yet when the doors of the Chameleon burst open, it was not she who stepped inside. Instead, it was a messenger from the Vilmerius Hospital, his face pale and his countenance dour. He informed us Priscilla had been badly wounded in an assault and was currently tottering on the brink of death. Okay, so let's continue on with this quest. Obviously, we have some other side quests that I still have yet to get to. We'll probably just do that after this because I feel like I don't want to jump around. Like I think it makes sense to continue on with this quest because it's kind of like urgent. These are going to be like the easiest quests since we're so over leveled for it, but that's okay. And I didn't click on the actual quest, of course. Do you guys typically watch Let's Plays for like combat, or do you guys like to just watch for like choices and like the actual story? Why? Sometimes I feel like these people are freaking out because I'm just like running through them. Okay. Guess we're in here somewhere. Oh, we're talking to you.
Well then, ready for a stroll through the sewers?
I hope so.
Ready and intrigued.
You lead.
Okay. Oh, we can finally go
So, preventive
here.
medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better? Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Was it drowners? Probably. Let's go to that. Yeah, of course. Oh. Yeah, die. Oh, and a water hag. Excuse me, sir. Okay, please. Okay, it's been a little while. Thank you. I will take that. What are you doing? Are you good? Oh, somebody's over here, I guess. Oh, yeah, more. Of course. Let's do more of this. Are these? I'm surprised I don't have enhanced yet. Oh, I'm in combat. I can't do it. But I feel like I should have that by now, right?
Good.
Yeah, these are like the most difficult runners I have ever... Okay. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah.
Lost it. I kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel.
You did
believe
nothing.
me.
You were no help. Okay, we gotta save. It's
Where
also...
to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla. How's it look? Give it to me straight. No sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trowbridge.
This feels
Enough
like
to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for
sabotage.
that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Yeah, like I feel like somebody did that on purpose to her. But apparently this happened to more than just her, so I don't know.
Take the ladder.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastore. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Okay. I know we're in a rush, but like I gotta loot, you know? Priorities. Let me go in here. Wait, is there something in here? No. More loot, more books. Okay. Find the dwarven woodcarver's body using your witcher senses. Okay, I see. Well, there's somebody here. Just gonna open everything just in case. Really? You can't look for her yourself? Oh, there's another person here. Okay, I see.
Looks like necrophages got to this one.
Not that one. What about you?
Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking.
Okay. Are there more people? Okay. I will take all of this, thank you.
That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Oh, so it's not. Okay. Wait, is there anything else in here I can loot? Yes. So many books in here. Okay, I haven't looked at you
A
yet.
dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely.
Let's keep going. Maybe I don't need this. Yeah, nah, not really. Okay. In here. No, we were in here already. No. Nope. Back out. Sir. What's down here, maybe? Or did we come this way? I'm actually lost. I feel like we came down this way. Or came up this way. No, wait. Oh, maybe we didn't. Okay, just kidding. We did. Okay, so we just came this way. Oh, I literally just missed a whole person.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the
person.
beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Ew.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
It's weird.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Oof.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Why?
Indeed. So thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
That's actually terrible. Oh, it's music. It's so somber.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Look at that noise. Terrible. Like when you stir mac and cheese.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
Weird.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Okay.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor.
Oh, the fun
His
part.
genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
I mean, they could.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Probably not.
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Okay. Interesting.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I kind of want to say this because this is not... Maybe not a ritual. I don't know what to pick. Like, I don't know if it's like a religious, like, ritual in the sense, but I feel like... I don't know, it's between these two for me, I feel like. I'm gonna do ritual murder. I feel like there's so many, like, random, like, weird things that they did that, like, I don't really understand, like, what the correlation would be as a punishment. Like, for what? Like, why do all that just to punish somebody? It doesn't really make sense to me. I'm gonna do this.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat,
Fire. Eternal fire people.
A fire eternal.
Of
It's a
course.
lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer.
Hello?
And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
What's
Hubert
the
taught me
goss
the
here?
rudiments of medicine long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
So much hostility here.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebyritz was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
That's weird.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Nice.
Thank you.
It's an interesting little interaction between those two.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel, a rogue, like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer, delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I want to know more. I am nosy, but maybe he'll just tell me.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Okay. Let's read these character entries. Oh, I had character entries I was supposed to read last time too that I did not read yet. So we're gonna do that. Of course it's the Eternal Fire people. I should have known. Everything goes back to them. Also, I totally just realized that when I started filming today, there was something I was supposed to pick up, and I totally forgot to pick it up. So we might run back there and grab that before I forget. Okay, so let's read Yakim's. Yakim? I forget what his name is. We met Joachim von Gratz, chief surgeon at Vilmerius Hospital, in very unfortunate circumstances. My Priscilla had been attacked, and he was tending to her wounds. I must admit, I was so shaken I hardly remember our first meeting, save that he was a cool-headed doctor who seemed to know a great deal about the previous murders and offered his help investigating the matter. It seemed the surgeon was no stranger to violence, for he bore a formidable scar worthy of a veteran of the Battle of Brenna. Geralt also noted that von Gratz seemed quite experienced at navigating the sewers and fighting the monsters dwelling within it. It was hard not to notice that Joachim von Gratz did not care much for the city coroner, Hubert Reck, who dropped in unexpectedly on Geralt and the doctor at the morgue. I hope we find out what that's about at some point. So let's read his. Hubert Reg? I'm so bad with these names, guys. The wave of religious and racially motivated killings that swept through Novigrad in the spring of 1272 coincided with Hubert's term as coroner at the city morgue. Because of this, he was overworked and additionally had to bear the harassment of his dislikable supervisor, Reverend Nathaniel. It is thus no surprise that he came across as unpleasant and sarcastic when Geralt and he first met. Furthermore, it was clear there was bad blood between him and Joachim von Gratz, a fact that did little to improve the already rather stiff atmosphere at the morgue. Nevertheless, having learned the reason for Geralt's unexpected visit, Hubert made it clear Geralt and Joachim could count on his help. Cool. This guy. I already knew that this guy seemed meh. And of course, he's like an Eternal Fire abusive asshole guy. Reverend Nathaniel, supervisor of the city morgue and cleric of the Church of the Eternal Fire, was a man with a vile character and a stormy past. Before donning the frock, he had served for years as the city torturer. One would be hard-pressed to find a more inferior candidate for a pastor than a former hangman. But, as the saying goes, in Novigrad anything is possible. Okay. Investigate the alley where Priscilla was attacked using your Witcher senses. Alright, let's see where all this is located. I do gotta go back to Hierarch Square. Okay. Let's go back here. I know I could do this now, but let's go back, pick up that note that I saw on the ground, and then we'll go back to this because I really wanted to do that before we started, and I just got caught up and forgot. I know it's like right over here, so it's not too bad. Pretty sure it's right here. Okay.
Goodness. It's all so enormous.
Concerned Citizen's Sermon. Remember, dear people, that a fire once lit cannot be stopped, that it consumes everything in its path, and only ceases to rage once all has been turned to ash. Men cannot flee this element. And if they bow before it, if they let it into their hearts, they too turn to ash. Search then your conscience and live in accordance with the Church's dictates, before the time for penance has passed. Concerned Citizen. Can I do anything with that? I don't know. It's weird. Okay. So let's do this one first. Can also save really quickly.
So, how you go with this England? I was fed about one when suddenly...
Oh, there's something right here too. Oh, I can actually... I like that I'm learning that I can do this now. If I just scroll, I can change my signs. You know, you learn something new every day. Okay, let's do this one maybe? Yeah, that's right here. So let's actually...
Stand to see those mugs
I
anymore.
just have to go through here, I guess.
Anyone home?
Begun, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on, go on then. Slowly now, lest it bite you.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better backing dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. Soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenfurt, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss and burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square.
Oof,
It was coming from here.
that's sad.
See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claim not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They care about some dwarf.
I wonder, because they have sculptures, I just wonder if this has anything to do with, like, the arts. Because I can see the Eternal Fire people, you know, they're burning books. Of course they wouldn't like art and, like, music and stuff like that. It's, like, all in the same vein, you know?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag."
Jeez.
Rather obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Okay, interesting. So she died.
Fine. We've
Weird.
talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
I'll try.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
That's weird.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
That seems a little suspicious.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Okay. Concern another one. Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames, fire can prepare our nourishment, fire can drive off the horrors of the dark. Yet, fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with the eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds. These are so ominous. But like, why is one here, and why was there one in Hierarch Square? It's so weird. I'm glad I went back and looked at that other, picked up that other note. Okay, is that it? It's fine, I don't... Something else?
Bloodstains.
No.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
I gotta look in here. I must be missing something else. No? Nothing?
Aye.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Had a look at your sculptures.
What? Lifelike, aren't they?
The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that will crush her back. Whittle him down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple, when the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Interesting. Maybe I'm not too far off.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Let's see. Well, got more stuff to look at. Oh. That stuff is smelly over there.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood, left a few stains behind.
That's so weird. It's very calculated.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Okay. What about this?
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
Okay. I think that was everything, right? Don't really want to steal from this guy, but, you know, we'll just see what he's got. Not much, to be honest. Okay. I think that was it then.
Aye.
Do I?
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details.
Oh.
Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you,
Yeah.
the whole city. Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
Yeah. Oh, oh.
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Nothing here.
Okay, I think that was everything then. I didn't even see that before. Okay. Let's go.
kettle of fish.
Okay, on to the next one. Figure out exactly what happened to Priscilla. Hopefully.
Hey, handsome.
Hi, Wendy.
Human. Priscilla's.
Oh, I just saw something.
Grab him!
Sis, that him.
How am I to know?
Excuse me. Why? Get out of my way. Can I use my signs? Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's also not what I wanted. Damn it.
Take him from the back!
No.
You're carrion!
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
What is your
Calm
problem?
down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Yeah, it's definitely because of the acting and singing and stuff and whatever. She's probably saying stuff about the eternal fire that they do not like.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans.
Orphans.
But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
So sad. Okay. See, that's so hard. You didn't have to, like, attack me.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Oh, my head's ringing.
Okay, I'm glad they're alive, because I was just setting them on fire. Okay. Okay, what was this again?
Human. Priscilla's.
Okay, because that really confused me there. Another one. Remember, good people, the light cast by the fire dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes every unworthy and debauched soul. Not even shape-shifting Dopplers can hide from its light, not even witches and sorceresses. So adept at fooling the common folk. Not the loose women who walk the street and fog men's minds with their charms. Shut up. Abandon, then, the treacherous and immoral magic arcane. Cover your bodies in modesty and provoke no unclean thoughts, and the eternal fire will expose for you all monsters and sinners, or else burn you too in its flames. I just continue to hate these people more and more. Okay.
A brazier. This time of year?
Awful pale.
A brazier.
No, no.
This time of year?
this. Trying to look at this.
A brazier.
No.
This time of year? Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Interesting. Okay, what is this?
What do you want?
I know that smell.
There we go.
Formaldehyde.
Okay. Can we talk to her again?
So, what is it?
Oh, nope, that's it.
Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch.
Watch it, Tran. No regrets, not your stomping ground.
Rude. Okay. These little notices are actually creeping me out. Alright, last thing.
Once there was a little frog. It's a waste of work.
I wonder if there's any more of these signs around or if it's just related to this quest. Because those other notes are in the quest areas, so I don't know if they're related or what.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Okay, do I do this first?
I just sod off. You go your way.
Yeah, well, we're here, so might as well. What the heck?
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more.
At least the father didn't used to kill women.
All afoul of the king of beggars, and you get no mercy no matter who you are.
Somebody, do I talk to you?
Bloody bum!
Is it inside? Who's Eustace? Oh, sorry. My bad. Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. Confused. Oh, he's right there.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no heart, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there've been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one.
Of course he did.
Shame that was.
Shame?
Maybe it's
Why?
him.
Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Oh. Well, excuse me.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I as you wish.
That's what I thought.
Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin.
Ew.
Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town. Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Oh, girl, I love you so much. That was really funny. Okay. The guard didn't even care. Just like, it's fine.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Thank you. Where is he again? Okay. What's happened here?
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you.
This guy has a great
especially
voice.
given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Okay. Oh yeah, maybe he'll tell me.
By the way, you and Von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison.
Oh.
You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242. A
Joachim.
senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
You chose the lesser evil. Not easy. Yeah. As we all know here.
Choosing the lesser evil can be hard at times. Happen to know a thing or two about that.
Oh yeah.
In that respect, this work has its benefits. I couldn't possibly hurt anyone here if I tried.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Seriously. I don't trust this Nathaniel guy. I feel like it's him killing people.
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde.
Terrible.
Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Oh.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Not the Vegelbuds. Concerned citizen. Alright, let's read, the Great Vegelbud Memorial Derby. Is she dead? Why are they giving me this? Okay, hold on. No. Characters. Whose was updated? Was it yours? It's a little bit unclear as to what happened with Joachim. Is that his name? Such a hard name. Nevertheless, having learned the reason for Geralt's unexpected visit, Hubert made it clear Geralt and Joachim could count on his help. No, I read that already. Just kidding. I have no idea. Okay, we gotta go to the Vegelbuds. Does she have a thing here? I don't know. Let's go.
Till next time, Master.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember exactly who the Vegelbuds were. Was that who we went to the masquerade with Triss with? Or was that the one woman that we like trained with fencing? I cannot remember. There's literally a million characters in this game. Yeah, this is the masquerade, for sure.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my ass out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods.
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe.
Oh my god,
But
hurry
you
up.
appear to be quite serious.
Should have picked the other
Please,
option.
follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one.
Oh, here we go.
We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the hallmarks, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt.
Oh, this is bad.
Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Vile strumpet tried to be going on. Hear that? Calm and quiet.
Or she's dead.
All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Oh no, she's gonna walk into her dead mom. I knew it.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Oh my god. Oh, shoot. That was actually terrible.
How you like that sound? Damn it.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Oh Unbelievable.
There he is! Get him!
Me?
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
Bunch of idiots.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once.
Damn.
Mother, why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim.
I hope so.
Please.
Oof.
Bruises, broken
Gruesome.
fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time.
Oh my god, her crying. So sad. Remember, good people, that the fire devours everything in its path, sparing no one and stopping for nothing. The fire burns all sinners alike, be they paupers or princes, men or non-humans, weak or powerful. Whoever breaks its commandments, whoever does not heed the church's counsel, whoever worships false gods, the same shall be turned to ash in its flame. Live then in the truth of the eternal fire. Listen to its holy men, for they are your shepherd. So creepy.
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Okay. Is there anything else in here? No. I don't think so. Oh.
Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Okay. I think that's it. Hopefully. Oh, I'm sorry. It's kind of annoying that the quest that popped up kind of like gave it away. Thought maybe I could save her, but... Sweet Nettie at Crippled Kate's. Okay. Okay, let's see where that's at. That is... Oh, we're all the way back there. Okay. So we'll do Hierarch Square.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. How have I never gotten that before? Would have made my life so much easier.
They say some witches spy for the Black Ones.
Whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside him or her.
They're just getting worse and worse.
Our world will burn.
Let me do this really quickly.
How can I be of service?
Let's do this.
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
Hopefully we didn't... Probably shouldn't have wasted time swapping out my currency, but you know... It's fine, it's fine. She'll be fine, right?
If I met you, mate, back there at Lockney Lane.
Where is it? In here?
What was it happened to Foltest again?
Where? Just inside somewhere.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very
Oh,
important
no,
client.
no.
Do not disturb them.
No, no, we're disturbing them. Move.
Like you mean me to grab another
What's
lass
that?
to join us? They pay and don't hit.
I was thinking it'd be us too. Who is a vigilante? Only kill the boss.
Is this her? No, she's upstairs.
You'd
Oh
normally pay for that.
my god. Move. How do I get up there?
Oh.
Stairs.
What? You'd normally pay for that.
Please, please, please.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
It's him.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Knew it.
Yet again you disturb me. And I so dislike being disturbed.
I knew it was
I was to
him.
play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
I don't care
Try
why.
it, you bastard.
I literally don't care why.
You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you.
I missed what the last option was. I just said I gotta know why.
He
I saw it.
asked
Oh,
if
wait.
I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me. So hard I passed out.
This poor girl.
I was bound when I came to. And he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Okay, like I said, I didn't see the last option because I panicked. But all I saw was, I don't care what you have to say. And then I saw, you know, he wanted to ask why. But I literally, why would I take this? Is there anything else? Talk to Dandelion about Priscilla's condition. Oh, we're gonna have to go talk to What's-His-Face, probably. Okay. Let's go. Whew. I really thought I was gonna... I wonder if it's possible... Is this all that's left of him? Okay, well, I just took the poker. Okay. There was no, like, note in there or anything? Guess not. I wonder if the note was coming from him. Oh god, now I'm, like, worried. Like, what was the other option? Should I go back? Honestly, it's fine. That was the choice I made. Yet again, Geralt's all red. How do I get out of here? No. Why is this place a maze? There you go. I am kind of worried about whatever that last option was. Am I gonna be able to go back and talk to the coroner? Like, your man is dead.
Looking to make some coins.
Uh-oh.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
Oh, no. I will, as long as I get a receipt. What's that mean?
This is a misunderstanding. But fine, take them. Though I'll need a receipt. Wouldn't want to lose anything.
I guess I could have fought them, but...
Drawing it up for you now.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful.
Oh, yeah.
He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
Oh, they're gonna fight me. Damn, I'm an idiot. Dumbass. Pathetic. I thought this had to do with this quest. This has to do with that guy that I, like, told off in the very beginning when I first got to Novigrad. It's actually hilarious. Whoa. Oh, I just realized I had this poker. There we go. How are we doing here? What is this? Just put whatever on. Are we good here? Yeah, these last so long. It's so nice. Okay. No, that's fine. I don't need that.
Well, Pauper with a library. Bailiff's a harsh man.
Oh, another one. Remember, dear people, that a fire once lit cannot be stopped. That it consumes everything in its path and only ceases to rage once all has been turned to ash. Men cannot flee this element, and if they bow before it, if they let it into their hearts, they too turn to ash. Search then your conscience and live in accordance with the church's dictates before the time for penance. I think I've read that one. Kind of regretting, like actually regretting not reading whatever that last option was. That was one of those statues.
They say another corpse is turned up. No eyes in its head, no heart in its breast.
Maybe it wasn't just...
Kills that way.
Oh my god, hopefully it's not more than that guy. I probably should have Learn some more. Where? Oh, it's in here. Just like, hello?
How's...
Better, right?
Yes.
Oh, good. Poor Priscilla.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. For me and Priscilla.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday.
I hope so.
For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Okay. We finished it. Hopefully, I made an okay choice. I have no idea. Do you have anything to say?
Geralt?
Oh yeah, let's read this really quickly.
Found and killed the murderer. It was Nathaniel. Caught him red-handed at Kate's. He was just about to cut into his next victim. Innkeeper wanted to keep me out. Important customer, he said.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Do this.
Hubert told me about your past. Even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've not time for riddles, Geralt. Be straight or be gone.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
Oh, I see.
I was young and stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. Even a human life or two. But those are past sins. Sins I've atoned for.
Gotcha.
Why is the university in Oxenford closed?
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story? The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink. I've been at Vilmerius Hospital ever since. But perhaps it's for the best. I'm far more adept, scalpel in hand, than I ever was behind a lectern.
Shawnee.
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shawnee. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission, you can't argue with them.
Alright, see ya.
Farewell.
Okay, well, definitely going... Oh, wait, can we talk to Priscilla?
Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quite...
Say no more. Get well soon.
Poor Priscilla. That's terrible. Okay, well, I think we're going to end here. Really, really fun quest. I'm still not really sure if I made the right choice there at the end. We'll see. I'm going to go back when I'm editing my video and see what that last option was. I still kind of feel like Geralt would just fight the guy, honestly. I don't need to ask him why he's doing it. There's no logic with these people, like, at all. Super sad, the amount of people who have had to die during this. I'm not sure if it was possible for me to save the other woman, Vegelbud. I'm assuming no, but I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if there was a way to potentially save her. I highly doubt it. it seemed like that was just part of the quest. But yeah, so anyway, next time we're probably going to do more side quests. I know we still have the one with Radovid, and we still have one with Roach that I've been trying to do for a while now. I'm thinking we'll most likely do one or both of those, and whatever other side quests that we still have. I forget. We have a bunch of them. I know that. So anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this series and you enjoyed today's video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help out the channel. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.